welcome back. I still look so red from my pill. My skin is so sensitive. Today, we have a really exciting video ahead. We're gonna start preparing for spring. This video is actually sponsored by Tropez, so I'm gonna be showing you some of their newest products that I have been tanning with. Actual prep began last night as I tanned my whole body with their Purity Vitamins new self-tan spray. It's an extension of their Purity range, and this is the Purity Vitamins range. It has vitamin C and D. It has a really nice refreshing scent. I love these because they are like a gradual tan. I don't see any streaks. It doesn't go like really dark really fast because for me that would be really weird. It's completely foolproof. It's so easy to use because it is a mist, and with their mitt it's super simple to apply. I haven't had any issues with streaking. Everything's blended out really well. Also leaves a very even tan that is not orangey. It is sort of more on the golden side, which I really like. Super natural. Here is the after look. As you can see, I'm much more bronzed. It just gives an extra pep in my step. Develops for about 8 hours, I think. It's not sticky or anything, so you can dress normally. It's like sunshine in a bottle, and I love it. Okay, so my body is a little already tan. I've also been applying to my face the Tropez Self-Tan Purity Vitamins Bronzing Water Serum. And I've been applying to my face. I'm gonna show you like a before and after. Like, I shot the before version yesterday and the after version is today. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit more today so we can top up on this then. And you can apply this like every single day or whenever you need to top on your tan. It's really nice because it's like gradual. I haven't found that it leaves any lines, and you can apply with your hand. So this is what the texture looks like. It smells great. It's sort of like a hyaluronic acid would feel, I would say. And there's really like, it's completely foolproof because I haven't had any issues. It definitely works like inside your routine. You can use this as prep for your makeup, but I do love a little bit of glow to the skin because I think it is so good at helping even out skin and actually helps a little bit hiding acne and like other reddish parts. Honestly, like nothing I've ever tried before in terms of self-tan for face. Also specifically because I think there are other self-tan products, but I've always found that they had ingredients that I would like to say no to, such as a lot of alcohol, which I usually is a no-no for me. This does not have any. And also coconut oil in a lot of products as well, and this does not have that at all. It has a little bit of fragrance, but it didn't irritate me at all, and you know my skin is like ultra sensitive these days. A few flower extracts as well that sound really nice. And I just feel like it's really hydrating, and even like in such a short amount of time since I've applied it, I've been talking for like what, a minute, and I can already feel it being like super golden and dewy. Anyway, let's move on ahead with the tutorial. So I'm gonna do this as my primer because it is quite hydrating. It's not like tacky or anything. It completely absorbs into skin. But first, because this is the serum that I'm applying after like cleansing and toning, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of SPF because you know, it's sunny outside now, and even if it isn't, you should always apply SPF. And this is the HELIOCARE 360 water gel that I've been loving. I've not been using any other SPF at all. It's super liquid. It does have a slight white cast, but it disappears very quickly. I am applying the CATRICE foundation today. HD Liquid Coverage Foundation is insanely good. Sometimes don't use this foundations because I didn't get this in my actual shade. So this is the shade Light Beige. I believe there is a shade below it, but I think the shade below it is a bit pink-ish for me because I'm a little bit more tan. I am gonna use this on its own. Look at that! Yay! I definitely do not need to lighten it up, and I can use it on its own because I really do love the texture of this foundation, and it's so beautiful. It is like a second skin. It feels super lightweight. It is super lightweight. It's like liquidy, but at the same time it does offer a sufficient amount of coverage for me, I think. And yeah, that's a really good look. Honestly, I don't even feel like I need to go with much concealer on my pimples because they are pretty hidden. For under eye concealer, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Instant Eraser. Mine has been used so much, it doesn't even have like the number. I think this is the shade Ivory. And even this one I think might be too light now that I'm actually, we will work that in. And it does have a very similar finish to the foundation, which I didn't plan on, but it works out. I'm gonna use a primer for my eyes, and as always, I'm gonna go into the Beige eye primer, sort of like fair skin shade. I would go still over this a little bit with my concealer. And it just really like gives you a blank canvas for you to do your stuff. I'm just gonna powder a little bit under eyes with the Milk Blur and Set powder, and this is the shade Translucent Light. I really love this powder because it is blurring without being too drying, and without actually being too blurring. It's just like, it creates a nice smooth canvas, if you know what I mean, because it's not over blurring, because I hate that as well. I'm just gonna use a brow gel because I want like a really lightweight feel to it. I'm using the Benefit 3D Browtones. So this is not a clear brow gel. It has a bit of like a brownish, goldish tint to it. I don't know if you can see here, but it's really great when you just want to use one thing, because I'm gonna show you how I do my brows with this. And I would do just a run-of-the-mill run through my brows. First, it's just like a little light tint. There's like the pointy bit. It has like 3 little things. I don't know if you see it. And you just go like this, and it mimics the hairs. It's kind of weird, like it's a weird product, but it works. Especially if you just want to use the one product. Like a little bit of this, it still changes and feels where it needs to fill, but it feels less bold. I'm gonna go into this little palette which has like only ColourPop singles, I think. So first we're gonna go into Wake Up Call. Just set up a nice transition shade and a little bit under. This one, Best Coast Scenario. Don't know if all of these shadows are available, but if not, I'm sure they have like similar ones, because ColourPop's constantly changing their shadows. But this is one that I really like. I think it shows up beautifully on camera as well. I remember when I went to Budapest, I had this in one of those shots like on the lower lash line, and the photos just got so cute. Now we have By My Side. And I'm just gonna use it with my finger, because ColourPop Shock Shadows I think only work with your fingers, to be honest. I'm going for a soft look, but if you want like this shadow to be more poppin', you can definitely apply a little bit of the eye primer again, just on the center, below it, and it will make the eyeshadow really pop. I'm gonna go just a little bit like under here as well. And then I'm gonna go into Pep Talk Inner Corner Highlight. And you can do it with your pinky as well. You can do it with the brush. I usually just do my pinky because I'm lazy. I am gonna be using the new Scandalized Volume on Demand mascara from RIMMEL. It really does have like a soft yet textured formula. I'm gonna be careful not to tint my lid, because now that I have a lash lift, it's so easy on the lower lash line. I want to use this Kaja blush. This is the shade Koi, and I love it. It's one of those like heart blushes, which is completely like random. You can go like into this with your beauty blender, but I just want to have the hearts. So you basically stamp it, and then it is a really nice shade though, and it's such a lovely texture. I got this along with a few eyeshadow quads from Kaja that I will be using soon, and they are so cute. I'm also just gonna do a little frecks. I'm not gonna do my whole freck routine, but I am gonna do a little bit of it, and I'm using the Lottie London freck thingy, freckle tint. And I think freckles always complement a tan really well. So I couldn't not do them. For my bronze, I'm gonna use my Forever and Always Bondi Bay by Nude Sticks. And this is basically just a stick, so I'm gonna... And I love the shade, I love this color. It just gives a very like beach bronze, like a very sun-kissed effect. Look at that. So now for my glow, I'm gonna go just with the Glossier Future Dew. Not really a highlighter, but I use it as such. Using this on top of cheeks. You can use this like even on top of a regular powder highlighter, just to give a bit of dewiness because it's not that pigmented. But today I'm just gonna use it as just dew. My highlighter is just gonna be dew. It doesn't need to have a color per se, and you can let shine through your own glow, which is really nice. I love this product. To finish up, I'm gonna go glowy, but first I'm gonna line my lips because I like them a little overlined. It's not even about volume. Well, it's a little bit about volume, but also I just like the shape to be a little bit different. And I'm gonna show you. This is a ColourPop Lippy Pencil, and this is the shade Skimpy. And it's very close to my natural lip shape, which is why I use it a lot like under glosses. I love my lips a little bit rounded. Now, if you don't want that line to be as pronounced, you can always buff it out, which is what I'm gonna do. So I have this brush from Sigma, which is for DHD. It is just like, comes to a point basically, and just buffs it out so that the line is not as harsh. Because if you're like trying to create your natural line, it's not gonna be as harsh as a lip liner would be. I've been into clear lip glosses a lot. I'm gonna be using this Tower 28 one, which is again an American brand, but this gloss changed my life. I love it so much. It's like an oil gloss hybrid. The least sticky gloss I've ever come across. Super hydrating. It is super comfortable. Instead of a setting spray, I'm actually gonna go for a spritz of the spray mist. The good thing about this is that it doesn't have alcohol either. Actually, the ingredients are fairly similar to the serum, so it's really good for skin. Oh, I really like the contrast of my hair with this glow. It's really nice. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click the little bell button if you want to know when I post next. All the links of the products that I use will be in the description, as well as their disclaimers. I'll see you in the next one.